Hello, my friends, and, well, welcome to my update video. I decided to do an update video a second time, because the first time I actually did it, I did it on camera, and it really didn't sound good, as much as I was feeling pretty down about my situation is with everything. But I do feel a lot better after putting everything in, shall we say, in its own respectable perspective. So let's get stuff out of the way as far as the channel is concerned, right? Okay, first off, I just finished Arcana with the Seal of Rimsala mod on, and even with that, it just made a world difference because you get more points and everything as far as leveling is concerned. It is about 11 parts, so it is very much a short, quick little ditty of a let's play. And I can say that for a dungeon crawler RPG on the Super Nintendo, it just didn't disappoint. I mean, it's done by Halkin, otherwise known as HAL, maker of the Kirby games and other such noble titles like Air Fortress and Lolo, otherwise known as Eggerland. It really didn't disappoint as far as, it being a standalone dungeon crawler. And let me tell you, when you actually see the the end of it, you can't help but think for a moment that at the very end, after you've beaten the final boss, which is Rimsala, it sounds straight out of Yu-Gi-Oh! The lines just sound straight out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Even if I did it as a joke, I had to do it. It was there. It presented itself. It just said, "Here." That's all I can say. Just said, "Here." Another thing I did, as far as what I've been working on off camera, is I finished Arcana. I got back, as you well know, back to my Tenkai project of Maso Kishi, the Lord of Elemental, and I'm back to where I am, and I'll be working on that pretty soon, maybe in a short bit. But another thing I did catch up with is the Punisher, so I am caught up where I left off as far as that is concerned. And I just realized I only have 5 missions left. Again, if I just played the mission straight on through without making, breaks, I could get that done as well, say in like a couple of days from now. So I'm still working on my PS4 Let's Plays, as well as other games. I'm really just playing Catchup II and with, like Xenogears. So yeah, Xenogears is back in and running. It'll just take me a while just to get back to where it was. Namely, right after I took on the twins. We'll just say that. Right after I took on the twins. A little after I beat Id. Or Id. It's a little short after that. Because I remember the last thing I was going towards was a tower. So I'll be picking up on that, like, say in a few months. It might not take that long, but like I said, with things the way it's been, as far as what I'm working with as far as agency work is concerned, and on top of that, finding a part-time job. I'm trying to make the best of my time in what I can do, as well as being as being a caretaker. A caretaker slash caregiver. I mean, it's been very busy. Not so much hectic, but just very busy because in just because as far as the job market goes, it just hasn't been that easy for me to find something I can say I can work 4 hours with just to get back in the swing of working. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because, well, just in case, I need something to do for 4 hours. Whether the 4 hours is from morning to afternoon or afternoon to evening. It doesn't matter as long as I'm doing 4 hours of work. But, aside from that, it's just been very hectic in my life, despite that it looks like nothing is really going on. There's a lot that's going on that mostly is behind the scenes. But it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, don't have to worry about the house now. It's all taken care of. In this case, we're just readjusting a few things for the betterment of ourselves and as well as for the future, which is always good because, you know, we want to make things better. Between me and the old man, we both want the same thing. We want to make it better for ourselves. So, regardless of the situation, there's something coming in and something being taken care of as far as that is concerned. As far as capital is concerned, as long as something is coming in and is doing its due diligence for the house, especially in my situation with being a voice actor, I really want to build up a nice nest egg for myself. Because let's suppose I want to move out closer to where all the gigs are. I want to have a place of my own, just so I can personally get what I need to get done, and at the same time, you know, be right there where all the action is. But let's not forget, I'm not going to change just because of this. I'm still going to be me. And that's the wonderful thing about it. I'm still going to be me. Nothing is actually going to change as far as that is concerned. So you need not worry about that. I remember one time some of you were worried because oh, you're doing this, oh, you're doing it. I'm still going to be me regardless, so that's one thing that's just not going to change. One moment. Sorry about that. Um, I heard him get up and he was all out of breath just because he wanted to get some water. It's so funny. Could you just say, "Oh, hey, could you give me some water?" You know, the simple things. Just say, just knock on the door. I would easily pause the video and just say, "Yeah, you need anything? Could you give me some water, please?" The thing about him is, life with him, is the fact that he wants to keep his independence. I get that. And at the same time, he needs help. I get that too. So the thing is, with this whole situation, yeah, you do need help. You're in your 80s, you're borderline 90, and thank God you are still here on this earth. And thank God you still have a bit of a positive influence happening in your life, and we're getting rid of the negative influence as we speak. So therefore, just to make him see another day, that is priority one in this household. It is something that I've been doing for my family for years. Make them see that there is a positive out of all the negative that is going on in the world. And that's something that most people just don't realize. There is some positive feng shui, as far as there's negative feng shui. Yes, I'm a firm believer of, energy, karmic energy, life energy, that sort of thing. And, I believe in ki, or chi, that we all go by this. We all live by this force that keeps us alive. Some is good for us, some not good for us. So this is why I've come to believe, and this is why I've come to know. So as this, I'm trying to be a force for good in my own home. Whether I'm getting something from my case, as far as as far as making my trips count for whenever I'm using the bus, or I'm using, like, say, Access. Because to get around, for me, when I get around, I really don't want to drive. Don't really care for driving, because driving takes a lot out of you. You don't realize, but just ask my friends. Driving does take a lot out of you, because you gotta deal with all sorts of assholes. Me, I don't want to deal with assholes all day long. I really don't. It's like I'm an artist. That means I don't want to deal with assholes. I'm an author, so I'm selective about people I want to have, a circle with, And even though I am using that as a way to basically enlarge my network. The fact that I am an author, I have something I can bring to the table and just say, oh, here's my book. Oh, yes, I'm also a voice actor. Bam. This basically says, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to enlarge my force field. I'm going to enlarge my my network, my radius. It's like Wi-Fi. Basically, you want to make it out to the best. You want to make the best reception you can. Because if you're in a poor reception, that's what you're going to get. If you're around people who are just not thinking forward, not thinking about the future, this is much as your reception is going to be. You can't see it, but it's like it's about yay small. You've seen how the bars on the Wi-Fi is. Like when you get little to no reception, is like that. But you want to be you want to have the best reception you could get. Like if you can't get 4 bars, at least 5 bars, get at least 4. Maintain a good 4 bars. That makes sense, Excuse me while I drink my double. Okay, so that's what I'm looking forward to next month when September gets in, because there's there's going to be a convention somewhere in California that I've signed up to, and most of us who are voice actors are going to be there. So pretty much, I'm going to be there along with a few others, and so is my coach. So that'd be great because we get to see each other. And who knows, might get some pictures from there. I don't know. I might post them to Twitter and whatnot. But but as far as everything else is concerned, I'm looking forward to doing something greater. Because what I'm doing right now, it's going to it's going to become something big. It's going to create something. I mean, already it's like I'm getting certain jobs that only now realizing that the people that my agent is realizing, oh hey, he's got talent, he can do this. So, and all I can say is, yeah, I can do it. Just tell me where it is, so we can get this done, so we can get in rotation. Let's keep this ball rolling. So, well, to be quite honest, I just really been busy, and another thing I've been doing, aside from being busy from off camera stuff, is recently I've been doing a lot of cleanup in the backyard, starting with pulling some dead plants out from the ground, and then just basically chucking them into trash, because I mean, the summer has been killing these plants. And on top of that, well, things are about to change, since, like I said, a lot is going on as far as Tenkai House is concerned. It's pretty much saved. Tenkai House is indeed saved. And after all that we've been going through, yeah, it is my home. And it will be my home from forever and ever, amen, until I pass away. But that's not going to be for a while now, so therefore, I don't mind helping in any way I can to make it look better, to make it feel better, and everything in between. So pretty much, that's what it comes down to. It all comes down to just getting rid of the old, and the new will come around, and it will all be for the better. That's what I've come to believe. So, let's see. My next project that I plan to work on, because I got a couple of projects I'm playing around with as we speak. As far as what I'm working on for my next Let's Play, that's going to be after Arcana. I'm currently working on 2 as we speak. So I'm working on Mother 1, aka Earthbound 0, otherwise known as Earthbound Beginnings, but I'm going to call it what it is, Mother 1. And Hyperdimension Neptunia 2 Sisters Generation. Those are the only 2 games I'm actually working on, aside from Arcana. and I plan to do River City Ransom, either the classic version or the Game Boy Advance version, which is called EX. I don't know yet. I still am working on Phoenix Wright, Justice for All Revisited. I've just been so busy with everything else. And that, as you know, with the PS4 LPs, I hope it's generating some kind of interest because they're not like the popular ones, you know. But I'm doing the ones that are just like little oddities here and there. I do have well, as you see, Digimon Story, Cyber Sleuth. I have the sequel Hacker's Memory. I'm pretty much going to also just, when I get to the point, stream Yakuza 0, the end of Yakuza 0, and then after that, I tried streaming Fist of North Star Lost Paradise on Twitch. It didn't come out right, but at least it generated some sort of interest. So I'll pretty much try to do it on YouTube, just to say I'm finishing it and be done with it. You know, hopefully YouTube is, you know, better as far as the reception is concerned, and won't cut out. You know, because for some reason PS4 always cuts out on, for some stupid ass reason. I don't know why. But I can't really, you know, control what it is, unless if I move my PlayStation 4 up front where a TV is there. I mean, so is the Wi-Fi device, you know, right there. But aside from all that, though, aside from all that, I've also been watching a series in which I plan to throw into my reviews. Namely, a series in which most of you remember as a kid, when ABC was a thing back in the 80s. ABC, NBC, and CBS. I have a show I ordered from Amazon called The Littles. And anybody who remembers The Littles is based by the books off of John Peterson. And if you're thinking about The Borrowers, it's totally different. It's not like The Borrowers. The Littles is more like Arrietty, which is basically a community of sorts compared to The Borrowers, which is just almost like a tiny version of Little House on the Prairie, if that makes sense. But aside from that, like I said, I have a couple of reviews I really need to work on. And since, you know, Kamikame, you know, and all that, I'm still working on that. But like I said, my life has kind of been busy because trying to get things straightened out, closing out accounts and whatnot, just getting everything straightened out, you know. Just for the sake of us not having to be worried about whatever comes our way. You know, we want to be, for the most part, stable in all areas. So therefore, it is what it is, and pretty much that's all I can say. It really is what it is. So, as far as what I'm working on, you already know. And on top of that, yes, Muscle Kitchen is back in rotation. So, quite possibly, if no agency jobs pop up this weekend, I might just work on some Muscle Kitchen, and that'll be for Friday, as well as the Punisher, because, you know, why not? Just so I can get like a few of everything just underway. Just get that momentum back. That's really what it comes down to. So with that, my friends, it is now Saturday, the 24th, and yeah, I'm just going to stop right here with the report or the update video. Take your pick. And next time, I'll be working on something else and finishing something else. So I hope you have been enjoying the videos I put up. And if you do have any kind of requests, please go to the community page on my channel, or drop one down on this video, or whatever else kind of videos there are. I have plenty. Take your pick. And who knows, I might do some. By the way, next thing I plan to do before I stop this video, the Yakuza series, the rest of the Yakuza series is now out, at least on digital anyway. So I plan to get 3, 4, and 5 most likely next week, if not by next weekend. Pretty much, it will pretty much be next weekend. So I plan to get Yakuza 3, 4, 5, as well as 2, just so I can say, hey guys, I can do 3, 4, and 5 now, and 6. So with that, I'm going to stop here, and next time there's going to be a physical copy, but that physical copy is going to be in 2020, and I'd rather just have it on hand now, just in case, when I get to Yakuza 3, 4, and 5, and 6. But repeating myself, I hope you will enjoy this weekend as much as I'm going to enjoy my weekend, because I'm just going to watch Zillion and the Littles, and maybe Turn A Gundam. I'm going to catch up on a lot of anime, and possibly do some recording or so. So until next time, whatever I plan to do, most likely I'll have something planned. I've been your friendly neighborhood Tenkaichi PI7 Ichigo and Musako, and I shall see you next time for whatever I feel like posting. So until then, take care, God bless, and Dai Tenso!